This is my 1985 Buick Century Limited. This is my car when I drove it through high school, when I had my license. This car has done me very, very well. I was given this car when I was 16 for my birthday from my great uncle. You know, he's 94 years old and he gave this vehicle to me. Stoked by this. I'll just give you a little quick view of the engine inside. 2.8 liter V6. We've done a lot of work to this. You know, replaced the head gasket, new spark plugs, new wires, new battery, new alternator, new belts. Did some work on the carburetor. Right now, the fucking master cylinder is broken. I have to replace it, but that's a job for another time. The power steering pump is down behind that little short tube there. That was an absolute fucking pain in the ass. Unreal. That, oh god. Grade 12 mechanics, and you haven't done, you know, much to do with any sort of mechanics, and you get friggin' thrown in there. My mom is really adamant in me getting an alarm, so I do have an alarm right there. You know, it's brown. I call this car Turd Ferguson. It was just a name conned by people that I work with. You know, and driving around, fucking driving a shitty brown car, like, looks like a giant piece of turd. Yeah, I'll have something to show for it. So, here's what I'm showing for it. Yeah. Have a look at that. Two 12-inch Hertz subwoofers, 1,000 watt each, with a 1,000 watt Kenwood Amplifier. These things pound. Like unreal. And here's the inside. Now, it's a 1985. So keep that in mind. That I believe the 1985, at least in the Buick, was the last year that they had a carbureted system in their vehicles, and then they switched over to fuel injected. Now, some may argue that, you know, Cadillac did this and that, whatever. Okay, so as far as the interior, I do have AC, but it didn't work. So during the summer months, I had my windows down. Now, there's a glue liner that separates the board and the material inside. Now, this is what I've, you know, shimmed together. So, you got the original fabric inside, right? but I've pinned this all together with these butterfly clips. Like, whatever, nobody can see it, I don't give a shit, but it's just fucking hilarious looking at this stuff. Like, I mean, it's a great story when people come in here and they look up and they see all these pins. I mean, it's a great story. I also have a Kenwood deck, similar to the one that I have in my S10. The S10 behind me. Pump the carburetor. Hold on. It does start. It's just haven't used it in a week or so. It'll start up now. do have to fix the idle on the carburetor, so I am holding down the gas just so it can no, I'm not going to rev it past like 12 million RPM, but I just want to get it up enough so that I can idle properly on its own. Now, see the brake, that means that either A, my emergency brake on, or B, my master cylinder's fucked. Well, it's the master cylinder, so I'll just give it a little view. Got a nice little hum to it too. Stinky. That's my vehicle. Cool.